Okay, we are back, but this tripod is complicated. Oh my god. Cannot do much here. Wait. A little issue with the tripod. Ui. So I just got earlier this reading. This was a reading I've been making for Ethereal because I had a visitor. Hey again. My ex is a kind of person who is example of like family members that you don't want to have, but you have to, because it's the father of my child, and he, knowing that I have every Sunday this YouTube live, still shows up here uninformed, unadvised, and so I had to open the door and let let him have my child, even it was not agreed. But this can happen, and it's unfortunate. I wish I could keep this reading in peace. Really, everybody want to have peace in their life, yeah. Some people, they don't understand your boundaries. That's perfectly suitable to this reading. Like they are crossing your boundaries, even you say many times like, please, from 6 till 7, I'm busy. And still, he had said 20 minutes before he comes, but I was live and I couldn't read this message. And suddenly he's angry at the door. So, yes. So, Ethereal, unfortunately, I'm not, and I'm completely in love with one. Yes. Yeah, this can be a little bit like a codependency. If you're in this, we were still having one card to see what is the Hecate advice to this feeling like you don't have enough money. So there is a wish fulfillment here. It is interesting why that is verifying the fact that money is not much. I think it's this person and this person have done they themselves everything for their victory. They have not like been dependent on other people. Like this one would be like a kind of like between two somehow, like dealing with other people even. This is like some wish fulfillment of your own dreams. This is totally like a Pisces energy. What is the actual indication of this card of the Pisces energy? Let me see. Or is it Scorpio? Wait. Anyways, a water sign person. You talk about your wish fulfillment. The guy is actually a Cancer. So it could fit this description. That's your wish fulfillment. Let me see. I want to see the energy from the learning card. Like, yes. Let's study also this because that was coming so strongly for you. I don't see that card yet. Where is it? Sometimes I want to look closer. This one, yes. Pisces in Jupiter, yes. So expansive energy. This is coming through, realizing dreams, happiness, cheerfulness, joy, fulfillment, positivity, optimism, satisfaction, success, abundance, prosperity, achievements, rewards, confidence. So even if you are not successful with the money, you are successful with your dreams. Don't underestimate the dreams you are having, because they come from your heart and you got that. And that's a very big thing, that to actually have dreams. It could be even the guy, that is this water sign man, that you know who you like. Let me see this. Is the screen moving or not? July 18, his birthday. Mine is November 7. Yeah, you are Scorpio. On off 2.5 years. Oh my god. The rest too, I spent my time getting along with others while still keeping an eye on him. Yeah, it gives hope. It is almost like let's see, what was that thing about, kind of like a lesson in the past, that it's this is abundance. Let's talk about real abundance, like a material abundance. Mature grounded female, businesswoman, high social status, social butterfly, generous, loyal, prosperity, success, financially independent, wealth, and luxury. So there is some kind of, if it's not you, but it is like example, some kind of like a role model you got that this is possible, because this is verifying there is a vision of this, there is an ambitious energy. It's like kind of you understanding that you got everything you need, that you are enough, that you are abundant. Then the advice was here, the Hecate, that okay, you might not be abundant with the money currently, but you're abundant with the dreams. And even this kind of love life wish fulfillment. So this guy. It could be a celebrity, but I don't know what is it, but it has been something in your youth that you look up to. But of course, this is very Virgo or Capricorn or like Taurus, like earth energy. But it is something in your youth that has made an impact on you. And it's a positive impact. Spirit says this is a very positive thing. While here, the joy feels like is like off, like there's nothing to be happy about. But then there is this huge, like a leadership energy verifying this. But this asks you to look who you are, and who you are is exactly giving you then things. That's like being energy. Like a be do have. The abundance comes from this kind of, which book it was said, but be do have is like you're first being it, then you do something with that being energy, and then you're having it. So everything starts from this I am, for example, capable of realizing my dreams. Like you have this knowing, like a really like a strategic knowing, like yes, I can make plans, and when I do plans, I make the goals happen. Like nothing, no dreams come in true if I don't make plans to make it step by step. So there's very practical energy here, pointed what you need now, while then in the future you have to stand your ground. But even if you don't get enough money, or you feel like the new beginning is hard, you still have to stand your ground. And then there is this advice, Hecate advice, real about the crossroad, that remember that you're abundant with the dreams. And this could be even the guy, that there is something there. So she said, I don't recall anyone like that, but this is showing something about your youth that you learn. But I think you talk about some business plans. There is some kind of belief in yourself for sure that you can do as a woman some big things. This is like a very good woman, like a very like a wife, good wife. So this is very daddy energy here in the present energy. You need this kind of masculine power in this possible very masculine world. Anyway, the blood was saying like a vitality, it's needed. So whatever makes you feel alive, that's good. I'm gonna verify a little bit more, because how is it like I could give you more to get out of this situation. Maybe we do completely a different spread, because this was giving this kind of crossroad energy. And I should take other people too, but I feel like if you feel so like down about this, it's kind of it needs to be solved somehow. So the candle went off. That's a not good sign. What is with this candle? God, there's a lot of like, let's say there's a lot to clean here with you. Maybe it's just getting old, but candle went off. It doesn't go. Okay. Okay. Let's say there's a lot of shadows. Even my candle went off. We are trying to heal this. Talking about the shadow is making a new pathway to find the path out. I'm trying all to do that. And it's time to solve this for all. If this hold a little bit more, you could see this nice setting. This is totally like, I have to find a new tripod. It's completely not holding. Sorry about this, but I really don't like that my tripod is so... I'm gonna take one more question for sure, but I must something for Ethereal about the relationship now. Because you need that. In the current pick-a-pile reading that is coming live about now, there is this 3-pile reading about twin flame and true love, and maybe it could be what you need to see. It's very positive. I did it yesterday, but it's very beautiful thing that I saw there. So let me see just fast. You had this deck. We continue having this deck. So now for Ethereal, I'm gonna look just Celtic Cross. The first thing I was gonna give again is with these candles. We're gonna get this. Sometimes I feel like readings can get messy. There was an interruption, there was candles going off, there's all this kind of very tower card moments that everything is always like interrupted or stopped. But I'm a person who doesn't give up. So which is why I attend your live, yes. And they very ignorant. Wait, no, she said something else too. Do you know that a lot of tarot readers here are scammers, and they are like instruct you to be in line, which is why people in the comment section are saying like 5, like 6. Okay, this I didn't know why they say this. I was thinking, I think the 5 and 6 were saying like you want 5 and 6 cards. I'm so new to understanding what these comments mean that I thought like they want 5 or 6 cards, but it was the line number. Okay. It's me again. Say hello. How are you? New subscriber. Okay, but Ethereal says, and then they were very ignorant, anything, and say very positive things, the typical positive things, and demand money. Yes. Yeah, the thing is, I'm not sugarcoating anything. I may be not the most easy one, but I'm definitely gonna see the truth. I'm willing to see the truth or heal it if the truth is hard. And that's why you attend my life, because you like that I don't sugarcoat anything. So if the person is in the 6th person, join and say like 6. Okay. And I never even know this was the case. I just thought it was like they want to have 6 cards. Okay. It's good that you can teach me something, because really I just want to give healing. My whole point here is that I have found a way to heal my creative blocks that gave me extremely power to do what I want in life more, because I had a traumatic experience with my ex, who was just today on the door again bothering me. But yeah, he's been really let's not say all the things about him, but it's been very toxic, let's say. And so it's been a relief when I found a way with the Sacred Crystal and Tarot card and all to liberate yourself, to talk about these archetypes that can really give you a new kind of psychological pathway to get out of kind of like a bad loop that you are in. So as I'm very mental dexterity person, I can offer you this, that we're gonna find the way to the light, find way out of the mess or chaos that actually can be a magic. That's the message. There is magic in the mess. Yes, Ethereals, I get that. My father is very terrible man. You cannot imagine the things he has done. Yes, I mean, I had luckily a good background. That's why I think I'm like I can see the good in a family, because I had that. But it's still you as adult person, you make your choices. The choices you make you. And you might pick a completely, let's not just say narcissistic person. You can be fooled that they are a good person and they are totally not. And I don't want to be here talking bad about my ex, but it's been the experience, like how somebody can be so rotten, you know. But let's not go too much into this. But it's been like a traumatic to me to see that this kind of evil exists. So anyway, now I want to just give you, Ethereal, just a little clarity with the Celtic cross. I'm going to give you just the doe, like the happily flying bird of peace. I'm going to give you just understanding exact now where you are. I'm using this particular spread in my pickable reading of today. I started that reading like I was gonna just pick any kind of cards, but then it came to me that it was very fitting to that kind of soulmate reading. And now when I realized, like you also are a little bit questioning about this, even relationship wise, I think the Celtic cross doe is very good for you. So let me show you this moment, Ethereal, and what crosses you. Then we see the underlying subconscious energy that can be there for you. Then conscious energy is more like light. Now we see even the past, that could be something, because theme of today reading with this, all this pickable reading choices 1, 2, 3 is like you might have lost something even in the past. You've lost something, but now it's time to find it. So this card now in the past can give you the thing what you have lost, and now it's what you can find is in the future. Okay. So you are showing up as this Two of Swords, like a person who has not so much clarity. There is possibly a little bit the anxiety setting in because you cannot see clear. You're like worried what kind of choices you are making. So you're in this kind of crossroads. So kind of I was right to give you this kind of hecaterosroad reading, because you are, according to this card, in this kind of crossroad. I wanna check, is this Saturn in Libra? I just wanna see the planetary energy now, because this is sometimes very meaningful. I wanna sometimes confirm. It is Moon in Libra. It's rather Moon in Libra. Decision. Yes. Anyways, you're on the point of decision. What you do with your life. What crosses you then is independent energy. Okay, so you are talking about having a business. So being independent, being this kind of single woman who is independent moneymaker, 9 of Pentacles is very good. It's very rich. It's kind of saying that you are wanting to be this. This is crossing you. This is the ideal. Of course, this is beautiful here that there is this overall, like this listening, the intuition is important part of being abundant, that you are on the right path. But the person has really made this garden herself, like put a lot of work in it. But that is crossing you. Like, can you, first of all, study what you want to be? Like, this is the ideal. But you feel like you are in this crossroad. Okay, so underlying energy is, okay, this is a victory card. And then a lot of work. So this is actually before this. So you don't understand that there is huge potential about wanting to work hard and being victorious. This is like a hero coming home. So you have a very good, like a capacity in the subconscious mind of you. You know you can do something. It is just something, I don't know what is it outside, that you cannot see it in your hands, other people. But this is beautiful victory energy, that you are having this kind of like a winner mindset and a person willing to work hard. So it's very aligned with this, that this is possible. You got everything. What is then in your present? Devil. So it is this kind of codependency, and this is of course Capricorn energy is totally like a career, like a passion about doing something. Or even sometimes I say like, let yourself be sexy. This is like the fire in you. But this is, of course, card in tarot. They will ask you to do shadow work. So in your present, you have talked to me about all this dark thing. It is really in your conscious now that you have to deal with the shadows. Whatever is issues, you have to talk about it. You have to deal with. Ask support. Possible devil is always making you believe that you're alone, like you have nobody, and or you're like a trapped. So that's what your thoughts are making you believe, that there is a lot of like hardships, codependency and everything, while the truth is underneath that you have the fire, but it's more like you're really independent. You are rather this, but you are kind of thinking too much of the dark stuff. Then in the past, okay, so this is walking alone, going alone, and then this kind of 10 of Pentacles. As I said, that this is kind of the lost energy, feeling like this is the family legacy and everything. They came in this order. And again, person is working more like a bonded, like same as here. You are really going towards your dreams to be abundant. That abundance is also here. It was in that Hecate spread as well. This is like able to be really getting all this piñata. Your birthday is coming possibly. There is like all the kind of like pumpkins just drop on your lap. But that's on the past, and that was kind of, I said, like you have lost this. Maybe you have lost the capacity to think that you got it. That unknown can many things you have to know like a duel without having the actual proof that is possible. This is kind of trusting the unknown. You've kind of lost that, maybe the trust to unknown a little bit, because this is here. And then it's very hard to with this particular. Oi. Now I can do better. Hopefully this screen is shown. This is really, my tripod is really getting bad. Okay, and then this is now in the future. Wow, King of Bats. So this is a truth-speaking, communicative king in your future. Very air sign-like king. Not that water king that you would be having now in that other reading was appearing. This is air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Whatever that means, but it can also mean that you have to be this kind of speaking your truth, being very like a mentally like a sharp. You can talk about your own future, that you have to be mastery of these thoughts. This is a sword energy, that it's a little indecisive. The decision is not made. This person is completely mastering the choices in life. Like you know what you want, and you are very focused. That's what's asked from you. This third eye chakra is completely aligned with this energy. This is what you need. In that other reading, it showed that kind of strong masculine energy. You need to be a little bit this kind of masculine energy go-getter to get this career woman, boss lady. It is even this would be a little bit like a wild, in the sense like a not afraid to show your firepower. But yeah, this can be a little bit darkish. It can be having this codependency and everything. So this is asking you to address that darkness, that it doesn't like a shadow attack you. Okay, there is a lot of people talking here. I was doing still Ethereal because I really care about that she get the like guidance, but this tells that you have to just trust this kind of winning mentally, that yes, you can win, you can be the mastery of your own life. You might feel like you have kind of lost the inheritance even, because this is a family inheritance, because you said you didn't have such a good relation with your parents, but this is a person who make their own fortune really with the work and like a this possible even connecting with the people to make it happen. Like it's not just one person, it's like people are helping. Okay, I think I take now still another question. I hope this helped. Ethereal, I gave you kind of a lot because I give you previous reading and this. Tell me how it's going. I'm just seeing this. This is connected to third eye energy. This is like a mastery of the mind. So you have to understand choices you make you. So keep making good choices. Yes. And the hard-working energy is there. So you should not be questioning your ability to work hard. Like that can really be what you need to do. Now I see what other is here with. Dear, this is not a typical tarot life. The ones you watch are scammers. Ethereal, my family is broken. Yes, thank you so much. Yes, I was just wanting to help you because this is the main reason why I even do these readings. I want to give healing and hope this can help. Ethereal, my part is covered with obstacles, but it's not inevitable, is it? Like, yes, there is this mindset that can help you, really. But you have to be willing to address the dark. Like we were addressing it together here. But I would advise you to look this pick-up-well reading that is now available on my channel, because this is connected to the twin flame energy and this kind of ideal relationship and what can go wrong even if you're in the best relationship. So I'm talking about this kind of couples that what you can learn being in this relationship. So it is interesting in relationship-wise. And now I'm gonna look at people's comments. There's so many here. Didn't have time to put much tags. Here is something. Anna Kamadon said, when will reconciliation possible with Saji, no contact? And it's like Yasmin said hi. Saksi said like 5, when will Aya message me? Somebody should try as a new subscriber, welcome. I take one question here and I want you to be very clear. It helps you even to me to, if you say your horoscope sign, and then a real clear question. There's a lot of current feelings. I want to have a clear question. Ethereal at least had a question that really was something that I felt like I can help. Divya suppose vlogs, real thoughts of each about me. This is really like a, yeah, I don't know how ethical is it. Yes, I can do like I can tune into somebody, but it would be better that it's something to do with you. Of course, the person important to you, but it's like a mind reading of a person. Yes, I could do it, but is this ethical? And yes, nobody has to spam here. People want to have current feelings. I'm doing current feelings in, I have a special box that I use in the pick-up reading. Now I don't have those box here, but of course, can use tarot card for that. Yes, Ethereal, all of them are not in contact with each other, yes. They are all asking about if the significant other, ex-significant others are gonna take them back, yes. I would like to have somebody who has a real contact with somebody. Like, why it has to be always this way that it's no contact? I mean, understand that's why you are seeking help from tarot, but it would be nice to have some reality also in this relationship. Who do I take? Let's see who was first. Ethereal was here, but I feel like these questions are not so urgent. I felt the Ethereal was made. Okay, Convay Simangos say, can you pick a tarot card for me also? I feel this is something that is kind of simple. You can ask anything. I can just tune into this Convay Simangos and your energy is sacral chakra. So you get this sexy deck. Somebody was already having some fantasies, but this is erotic fantasy tarot. And you get to know some female energy with this deck that is kind of in the reading that I made today in my channel. There is this card to show this kind of couple energy. So now, even if you're in a relationship or not, you're a man, Convay Simangos, this would be that indication of that relationship with a woman, if you are liking woman, but this would be giving this relationship thing. And what is it? It's the adventure fight. Okay. Interestingly, if you look my pick-up reading, it's connected to this reading I'm making. So the first pile might be for you. This is connected to that reading. So maybe I read you this as advice. Now I give you some cards. Ethereal says, actually they ask this in those camera lives and they usually say like, yes, you're gonna get back and add some extra sugar coating, and there's rarely a no in there. Yes, and I'm never doing that. I'm saying what the cards say. I'm really, yes, I'm honestly looking the cards, but let's focus now the Convay Simangos. So let's see moon energy, what you're not aware, possible love life, and what you are aware. This is sun. And this is very much the creativity and sexuality. It could be really about the love relationship, what is good for you. Now, moon energy is interesting. Moon is coming here. So there is coming Two of Wands, like a travel plans. It's underlying, looking into where you can travel. Moon energy, a little bit like dreamy space, but I mean this is a mystical and magical life cycles, very much female energy. And then we have a Four of Swords, that it's resting, you need to rest, which is totally the eclipse season. It's when people should indeed rest it away, but underlying like a moon energy that it's just there is like you should let yourself dream about the troubles, let yourself also feel these cycles and rest enough. That's underlying here. Maybe this is the woman even in your life. It's a little bit like this kind of sleeping beauty. But what you're aware, okay, so this is totally lining to this this eclipse season. Eclipse season card, this tower card is completely the card of this eclipse season, that Mars is ruling planet of this card. And of course, this talks about war and terror and all kind of like a catastrophe. Not sure what is this, that everything is going to the ground. There's some huge change. It could just talk about these times because eclipse season started from the blood moon, from the lunar eclipse in Pisces, and it ends to this solar eclipse in Virgo. And this is totally the energy of the eclipse season. I can read you the card message because maybe it's important for you to know. What is this? It's like a hard card. Believe in one's own values and strong will, the spirit of your ancestors, dedication and care of affections to go beyond sex, acceptance of your responsibility, fight together with the one you love. It's really almost like this kind of war situation, like you really need to be very masculine Mars energy. That's highlighted now. Fight for the people you love. You didn't say much about your situation, but underlying energy still is like a take it easy and resting, like totally opposite. Somebody's fighting hard and somebody is seeing like a almost like grass is greener on the other side, somewhere far away, and then this kind of resting moon mystery energy, like just letting things rest. Maybe this is the remedy for what all things are happening in the world, that you really need to find this kind of place to cool off a little bit. Convay Simangos, yes it is, but I don't know in your personal situation. I'm just gonna read you this advice card and this adventure fight. Maybe it is exactly this adventure thing that sometimes, like even in this particular reading, I connected the Ring of Power story here and the Galadriel fighting for the Mordor, of this Sauron, or what is it? Is it Sauron, like the bad guy? Anyway, fighting to keep the place safe. So there's some kind of darkness that is here, but then there is this kind of elf going. Really, like a Lord of the Rings stories would be very healing movies to watch. You Rings of Power or Lord of the Ring, that would be the realm. Would be kind of good. This moment, if you want to chill. Good hero stories. Let's see. Convay Simangos, this is your advice. Answer the call to adventure. You will never know what's possible if you don't take the risk. This is a pioneering moment. In order to chart where you are going and empower the path making, you must know your place. And that place is everywhere. Only when you know your deservedness and embody your inherent value can you move with confidence and radiance required to create your own adventure. Stop fearing the trail and start blazing it. Be loyal to the visions in your head and the longing of your heart. Trust your intuition to guide you to the next right thing for you, even when you can't see entire path or explain it to a mind of logic. It's a time to stop looking for the footprints of those who have gone before you. Don't settle for how it's been for others. Blaze your own trail. Be like a be hero of your own story. The chakra healing, archetype energy healing here is don't become a martyr and people pleaser. Here is almost like there has been this martyr situation. The woman has lost the father of the children, and this father became a martyr because it was like too much pleasing other people and not like staying safe in the sense of like it's still here. Sometimes, yeah. But the good energy of this is like you are emperor and empress on your throne and you know how to keep your world safe. So this is when you kind of fall, you become a martyr, and you will be remembered like the Charlie Kirk. This is almost like that character that you are really so into your ideas and think that you don't be fearful even in the hard situation, but yes, be aware that you don't become martyr doing so. It could be even this current energy of the conversation about the Charlie Kirk going on. I don't know whatever this thing means in your life, but currently eclipse season, Tower card is the current energy. Things are like a Mars energy are putting things on the ground. There is this current energy in these times. So just the general advice is for these times to rest and have vision for the future in the Pisces style. And then when the solar eclipse now, the new moon is in Virgo, it's time to make this kind of Maria Kondo plans and just make really strategic moves. But this for you looks like you have to start from the ground, almost like there is groundwork to be done. It's not easy, possibly. Ethereal, I think your viewers are Indian because I'm Indian myself. I didn't know this. And the texting is a bit confusing, but I understand that lol, so I would love to sometimes help you and them. Yeah, indeed, it's. I have noticed, yes, people are, to understand each other, yes, people are Indians who have found him for some reason. I sit in Belgium, I'm from Finland. I'm 47 years old, alone mother. And I just have a passion for tarot because tarot has been able to get out of a very dark spot in my life. That happened like 6 years ago already. But it's like I see the tarot like a life coach in your pocket, so I see it very psychological way. And I have done a lot this kind of to learn how to use the tarot in the psychological way. So if I'm able to give you healing, I have been able to give it myself, so I know it can help. But my main audience target, let's say, is a creative person who feel like they cannot create anymore because they have lost all the joy to do so. And I'm here saying like, it's like heart chakra opening, like there is the unheard place there. Even everything is like a door closed and waters are freezed. Underneath there is the unheard place and you can get there. It can be very harsh, like ice drilling sometime, or it can be very harsh, like oil drilling, and the dark materials just start coming out from the compost, and there is this kind of thing. But you have to be willing to get dirty, let's say, in this kind of shadows to then get better. And I'm here to give you this sacred space for shadow love, and that's the whole point why I'm doing this thing. To have this kind of conversation, to be able to, a little bit, I really think that world just need more this kind of conversations. That we have to be willing to just sit down, take a cup of coffee, maybe somebody takes popcorn to listen to me, but like just enjoy to connect back to the truth and the things that might be even the gifts in you, and let's find together let's stick together what is there, what is a treasure, what is your life purpose even possibly. But yeah, Convay Simangos, say thanks, Shadow. Shadows. Yes, you can call me Shadow. My real name is Silva, but many people call me Shadow. So it starts with the S, like Silva. I like that, and now I have come to terms that I want to show my hands because it is kind of confusing to just be like on the camera talking about stuff. I prefer this way, but I have to buy a new tripod because this cannot hold even this camera, like you can see my setting well. This is annoying to me. Thank you for any new subscribers. Remind you that there is currently a pick-up-all reading available, and especially for Convay Simangos, the same card was there in one of the piles, pile number 1. I can say you already this. So it could give more intel to your reading, because this was really going into twin flame love relationship. So maybe there is something for you. But I end now this reading here, and I wish everybody a happy Sunday. Ethereal, your reading actually made me feel relaxed. Then mission completed. I was actually thinking this week, it was almost like this, when I was drawing these things, I thought like this theme is like mission impossible, because so many things can go wrong, even if you find the true love. Still, so many chaos in the world, so many things in the world can happen, and still somebody gets shot, killed, your true love, you found it, and oh no, then you lose it. So this was a reading of lost and found, and I hope anybody who want to see it was also made in this kind of way that we gonna find it back, whatever is lost. Yes, so now I stop this live, and welcome to see that recorded pick-up-pile reading that is already there. Okay, bye.